Hello people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be getting into more Final Fantasy VII Remake with Chapter 2, just after the bomber mission. If you liked the last video, please do remember to drop a like and a subscribe for us. And if you have any future suggestions for content, do drop a comment in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get into the gameplay.
Explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
How much farther do we have to go?
Looks like that bomb caused some serious damage down here. Give me a second while I just admire
That's about as good
all
a
the
place
beautiful
as any.
graphics in this game.
Stand back then. I'll set the
Still
bomb.
not, even though it's the same
Can't
engine
wait
as
to
Final
see
Fantasy
Marlene.
15, I can't believe how
wait
much
to
better
take
it
out
actually
Chpt.
looks. Oh,
She's
guess
good
so.
to go.
I always get confused with these like little cues where you have to expect it to walk up to a certain distance. You're awkwardly standing there behind the group waiting for them to do something.
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Not too entirely sure what kind of bomb that was. It looked like exactly the same bomb as when we put in the reactor, and yet that one managed to, whoa. That one managed to do all of this damage, and that one only blew those doors off. Mildly confused.
Inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous.
That totally wasn't all of us. That was definitely the bad guys that tried to.
No.
They've definitely
way.
blown up more than we did.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
Yeah, I'm with Biggs here.
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And
Some
this
hardcore
is
eco
only the
warriors.
beginning.
Y'all gotta look at
Blow
the
stuff
bigger
up to save
picture
stuff.
here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your feelings.
Oh damn, money.
Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Well, let's get going then. So not exactly entirely sure what home looks like for Cloud, having not played the original, but I get the feeling that we're going to be sticking with these guys until at least we get paid anyway.
Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it. Once we're
Just what
back
we were thinking.
at base.
Okay, so this guy's going to pay us once we get back. Seems like he's always just putting it off there. Damn.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
You kind of do.
Of course not. It's healing materia.
Alright.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
So this is our first look at the outside world, and it looks a little bit less bleak than it did inside the reactor, but everything's still kind of black and grey. These fires are so cool though. Keep saying it, but this game is absolutely gorgeous. Also quite like these little speech bubbles we get on the left hand side of the screen. Like too many games just kind of either have subtext or expect you to just stand there and listen to them, but at least you can walk past these guys and still get a sense of the destruction that's been caused by this. The macro reactor getting blown up, you know. Yeah, these lighting effects are too cool.
Cloud! Up here! Look up!
Wait, where?
I said look up! Not that way, right? Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment.
No, that's cool.
If you want up, you'll have to
If she
use
actually
those
knew
stairs.
which way we were looking, that was kind of cool.
The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the rubble.
Oh. We're never really in trouble there. I guess we're just
Station's intact.
running until we get to the train station then. Jeez, man. They're really laying thick on this whole destruction thing. There's no way that our little bomb did that. No chance. These eyes are just... I feel like they love the way they made their own eyes because they keep zooming in onto Cloud's face. Who is this dude? This must be Sephiroth. No way. We don't fight him this early.
He couldn't be. But then...
Nah, he's definitely in your head, Cloud. This guy's not real. This is gorgeous. It's like a little dream sequence. All these like fireflies and stuff.
What the hell? Wait.
It's really cool because the controller's really resisting us moving forward here. You really get the sense that he's really struggling to get anywhere. Just walking into a burning building.
You're not
Don't worry
real.
about us.
You're dead. killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
So the main bad guy is an Eco Warrior too. Looks like him and Barrett got quite a bit in common already. Oh, I'm guessing this is...
So many
guessing Sephiroth burnt our family's home down or something like that then.
So bright. The sound of her voice. Pleading from despair.
It's got dark really quickly.
Of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Okay, so he's either definitely in our head or he's just a Jedi.
Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. Alright.
Yeah, we need to definitely
You got
get one of
this.
those face masks or something to prevent the Mako, man. Be kind of crazy if Sephiroth just was in our head this whole game. Some sort of psychodrama commentary or something. Guess we need to get back to the station then.
Buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat. This is an alert from the
I like these
Shinra
little camera
Emergency
changes,
Operations
like
Center.
from like a backwards view to like a side-on view. It kind of gives you a really cool idea of like the scope of the game and like depth of field and things like that.
Man,
Oh wow.
what a mess.
Explosions at the reactor have caused numerous on the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
I'm so scared.
An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
I guess maybe we did do all of this then. I'm not entirely convinced yet though. That is really cool. That is so realistic. Like children just asking for their stuff, and, like after everything's just been blown up.
To think it would just...
Oh man. So it's not. I'm not sure if it's just the opening or not, but it's not quite an open game. It's definitely the game is definitely on train tracks kind of thing. Unlike Uncharted, it's definitely pushing you in a certain direction. We don't have that kind of open feel like Final Fantasy 15 did, where you can just do whatever you want, I suppose. These streetlight effects are stunning. Look at this water on the ground. Oh whoa! It's the girl from the introduction. What? Maybe he is
You're
real.
too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Again with the eyes. I feel like they were just like, how much eye do you want in all these
This is
camera
for you.
shots? And the director was just like, yes, all of the eyes, please.
Flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
I think we're alright.
I'm good.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you want one. When was the last time you saw a real flower, huh? Plus, it'll make your girlfriend's day. I guarantee it.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Enough already.
Nah, come on.
I'll give you 2 gil for it.
2 measly
2?
gil for a real flower? Come on.
1 minute is on the house, next minute offended
5
we're
then.
not paying for it.
Please, that's not nearly enough. Besides, I clearly said it was on the... You're trying to get rid of me for 5 lousy gil. Sorry, but your plan won't work.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self...
Help me! What are they?
Kind of look like Dementors low-key. But apparently these soldiers can't see them at all.
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
I guess we go back to business and do what we do
Sword on the
best.
ground, right now!
Nope. Oh man, absolutely love using this combat system. I mean, I'm sure there's like more abilities and stuff we get to use, but even just using Cloud on his own, like these abilities that you use up with your ATV gauge are just, everything just looks so slick and so cool.
Was never in doubt.
Nope. I mean, maybe a little bit. See if we can just chase after her. Is she down here or what?
An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity
Nope,
of
that treasure chest is.
Expressway. You are advised
I guess we've been
to vacate the area immediately.
Yeah, we're definitely being blocked off. I think we're definitely being funneled into a train station situation here.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
Excuse, this is Sector 8 Unit Gold. We have eyes on the target.
Time to burn. Enough.
I keep forgetting that we have to keep always keeping our ATB chart gauge.
Nothing to it.
In order to use our abilities, it has to be like used up. It has to be maxed out, and you max it out by like hitting enemies. The more you hit them, the higher and quicker your ATB gauge rises. But if you just like dodge the whole time, well, it just barely moves. So like, there's a real emphasis on the game when you're having to engage your targets rather than sit back. You can't play passive and try and weigh them out, because if you just play passive, you just can't use any of your spells or any of your special abilities. So we just have to keep engaging. I suppose the only minor problem with that is if you're used to playing a normal action game, I don't know, something like, I don't know, Batman Arkham City or The Witcher 3, you're used to having a really smooth dodging and parrying system that's kind of interactive or kind of fluid with your enemy's movements, whereas in this, aside from obviously, you know, being overpowered with Cloud, it just seems that when you're not, it's really difficult to prevent your opponent from using their moves. You can't interrupt them very easily, so it means that even if you're hitting them, they'll still hitting you back, and there's not really a smooth transition between you hitting the enemy and then being able to parry. So like dodging is your only real option, but if you're dodging, then your ATB gauge doesn't increase, and then you can't use your abilities, so it's kind of a trade-off. I think using the R1 button to parry or block is something that's going to take a lot of practice for a lot of people, especially if they're not used to, especially if they're very used to playing games that have like fluid combat systems. It definitely requires you to think a little bit more about what you do and when you do it, and have a really good sense of timing of when people are hitting you. Always looking for these treasure chests. Man, I suppose like a lot of gamers playing this, like if you play a lot of open world games like I do, you just get really OCD about exploring every single corner of every single place just to make sure you get the most out of it. I'm not very good at obeying train tracks like that. Can't even be asked to fight these shield guys. If we can, every time, just fire. There's too much effort because in obviously another game, like I was saying in The Witcher, you would just parry that shield guy, but in this I just cannot be asked to have the patience. So if you can use the fire, just do it because it's so overpowered.
Let's go.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area. All lockdown is in effect. All units.
You're mine now!
It just looks so cool. And I don't know if I said it before, but the music is just... I really like. I've never played the original, so I don't know what the music's meant to be like. But music is so intense. It reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 12, where like the music did a really good job of making you feel like urgency or like relaxation, or get some sort of atmosphere in whichever location you're in. Yeah, we've got no time for these guys again. Fire all day long.
He's here!
See these grenade guys, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you're getting shot from a distance, I can't stop my square button combo and then parry the... And then if I want to intercept the parry, I can't press R1 to interrupt my combo to then parry or even block the grenadier. The grenade's being thrown. Like in other games, you would expect to be able to interrupt your combo and then repel, like a projectile and stuff like that. But in this, there's actually a punishment for it. You actually can't get away with it in the game. So you have. I'm sure when there's party mode, there'll be different options to do that. But when you're playing single player or just one character, you really have to think before you do something, and also think before you engage a target, and take awareness of who you're fighting and how many ranged enemies there are around you. Oh, mini boss fight.
End of the life, punk!
I'm gonna enjoy this.
I love the way that grunts in games like this always have like, they always get really like aggressive macho lines before you just cut them down to size. Don't worry, Cloud has got his flower here. That's kind of interesting. So like, even though we weren't attacking the dude with the shield, if I hit someone else and the sword movement ranged onto someone else, ranged onto him in the swipe, then it would bounce off him. That's kind of cool because that means that when you're using spells have a radius.
No escape.
Like that. But your sword also has a radius as well. Like if you hit one guy but another guy's nearby, it will also do damage to him. But the downside obviously is that if you're near someone with a shield, you're just going to bounce straight back off them and do no damage to anyone. And then you're open to concealing attack.
You're out of your league. That's that. No escape.
Oh man, this red guy must be a boss. I'm just going to fast forward this. Oh, here we go.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
These headaches are really crazy. And off we go. Alright guys, thanks for watching another video. That's going to be enough from us. Look out for more Final Fantasy videos. And we've got some Rainbow Six Siege content coming up in the future. Remember to drop a like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.